I'm sure you've heard a lot about Katy Perry's spaceflight, and you've probably seen all of the spoof videos with Ham, the space chimpanzee. There's Ham right there. And there's Katy Perry. And there's Katy Perry and Ham. Actually, I'm not sure if that's her, but it looks like her, doesn't it? Okay, that little mischievous Ham doing something there. So anyway, did you know there's another space chimp out there called ENOS, who actually flew higher and farther than Ham? There's ENOS. Let's talk about that because, you know, in this day and age, you can just go to AI and ask them, Dear Grok, tell me about Katy Perry's spaceflight. Katy Perry, Blue Origin, New Shepard, NS-31, April 14, 2025. Objective, space tourism and promotional event, marketed as the first all-female spaceflight since 1963. The mission aimed to inspire, promote Blue Origin's commercial space tourism business, and this is a direct quote from Grok. Part of Blue Origin's New Shepard program, which focuses on suborbital tourism for wealthy clients and celebrities, the flight
was a high-profile marketing stunt.
Storytelling. Enough of that. Let's get to the cool stuff. Ham, Mercury Redstone 2, January 31st, 1961. Objective, test the feasibility of sending a hominid, that is a chimpanzee, into space to assess whether humans could survive and perform tasks in a suborbital flight. Ham's mission was a critical precursor to human flight in NASA's Project Mercury. Ham's successful flight and task performance directly paved the way for Alan Shepard's human suborbital flight on May 5th, 1961. Now, the cool thing about Grok is you can tell it to plot. Dear Grok, please plot the flight of Ham versus ENOS. And this is what you get. ENOS was the sixth primate to be launched into space. He was launched on November 29, 1961 aboard the Mercury Atlas V, becoming the first chimpanzee to orbit Earth. During his flight, ENOS performed a variety of tasks to test the spacecraft systems and his own ability to operate in space. The flight lasted nearly 3 hours, during which ENOS experienced 2 orbits of the Earth before splashing down in the Atlantic Ocean. Katy Perry's flight was 10 minutes and 21 seconds. Katy Perry reached a height of 66.5 miles.
Means technically she's an astronaut.
And this is Katy Perry versus Ham versus ENOS. Big difference, isn't it? But like said, this 60-mile high, 100 kilometers, is the Kármán line, the official boundary to space, according to NASA.
So they all made it into space. Boom.
You know, if I was Katy Perry, and somebody offered me a flight, I would have taken it too. Now, I don't know if I would have kissed the ground and made a stunt out of it. That's kind of lame, you know, but I sure wouldn't say no.